in first. Let's keep it that way.
Got one outside.
All eyes are on the leader as the white flag is displayed. No need to hold.
All right, here we go. You got the lead.
Far high.
1 lap to go. The white flag waves, and we're on our final circuit around the racetrack. The race is for the win. It's so tough to win in a series. Who has it up? Who will make it back to the checkered flag?
Okay, we're clear.
The leader works his way off the corner. Checkered flag is in the air. The fans are going crazy. This is the run to the finish.
Number 6, down low. Hold your line. He's still there. Keep digging. We got this challenge beat.
Nice run.
Ricky, take us through those closing laps at Darlington. You were closing on him. Did you think you had time to get there?
I really believed I could catch him. And of course, the old adage, catching one thing, passing's another. And as you know, it's hard enough to go through turn 1 by yourself on new tires. We tried going through turn 1 side by side on wore-out tires, and you saw what that got us. But then we got a shot off of turn 4 the last lap, and it was pretty exciting.
A lot of times when there's a wreck, you think your way through it. You look and you react and you drive. Something tells me that was more of a reaction than that was just, you jumped on it and hoped it worked. It looked.
You're exactly right. It was all offensive. It was, neither one of us were really defending ourselves. It was just a sprint from turn 4 to whoever could get to the start-finish line first.
And the result, if you wrecked after that, who cares?
Well, that's true, but you know, the really cool thing about that finish was that we went toe-to-toe and we mixed it up as hard as you can and didn't wreck one another. Now, had we wrecked one another before we got back to the start-finish line, you got a controversy. Instead, you got a great finish.
Right, a controversy in which I would have benefited because I was just behind you guys. But, nevertheless, let's put you behind Kurt Busch with a lap to go and see if you can be as smart and as fortunate as Ricky Craven was. Let's get in the game.
Okay, you can do this. One more pass. We're in the lead.
All eyes are on the leader as the white flag is displayed. No need to hold back now. It's time to go for it. You either win it or you wear it. The race to the checkered flag. 1 lap to go.
Number 97 is inside.
The checkered flag is in the air. The leader has his eye on the prize. If the field has anything left, this is the time to show it.
Clear on both sides. That was awesome. So much for that challenge.
All right, that's what we're looking for.
Okay, and only your second Winston Cup start. You're battling for your first win at Lowe's Motor Speedway in Charlotte. Bobby Labonte right on your tail. What are you thinking?
Well, really, it came before that. Just wanted to make the last pit stop. You know, I just knew if I could, I'd struggled the whole day on getting in and out of the pits, and I knew if I could get in and out and not make a big mistake that we were going to be in pretty good shape.
Well, what do you do when you got a guy like Bobby Labonte biting on your heels? What's your mindset?
Well, just trying to hit my marks and just stay focused and not really worry about him behind me. It's so easy to worry about what the guy is doing behind you and not really focus on what you need to be doing. So really just tried to look out the windshield and not pay attention behind me.
Well, you're going into your full rookie season in 2003. Rookie of the Year honors obviously a goal. What about other goals you have set for your team?
Well, just to be consistent and not run well just at 1.5-mile tracks. That seems to be where Ganassi's the strongest at, but to try to run well at road courses, short tracks, and the super speedways also.
Well, let's get in the game and try to see if you can get him that first win at Charlotte like he got himself that.
All right, here we go. You got the lead.
The 18 car is gaining on you. Car inside.
Easy now. Gonna need some of that grip later.
Number 18 just hit you there. Clear. Got one down low. The 18 car is still there. Don't worry about the car. It looks okay. Hold your line. He's still there.
One lap to go. The white flag waves, and we're on our final circuit around the racetrack. The race is for the win. It's so tough to win in a series. Who has it up? Who will make it back to the checkered flag?
Okay, we're clear.
The leader works his way up the final turn. The checkered flag is in the air. What an exciting race to the finish.
That was awesome. So much for that challenge.
There you go. Nice run, buddy.
One of the craziest things we do all year long is race at Darlington. That place was designed to run about 120 miles an hour, and we're running 180. How do you survive?
Well, you stay out of the wall because that's the toughest thing to do. You hear about the Darlington stripe, but it's such a fun racetrack, but at the same time one of the most frustrating racetracks. And it is all about survival. It's just staying out of the wall, keeping your fenders and your tires on the race car, and hopefully being in that position to get that win.
Now, your car was great on new tires that day. You had a restart late in the going, jumped on them, and got the win right there, didn't you?
I think that really is what did it for us. In the past, winning at Darlington was all about saving the tires, being good in the long run. But in this instance, it was all about being good on new tires, and my car just took off so fast.
All right, it's lap 238. You need to get the lead by lap 240. You got a good car on new tires. You heard Jeff say it. See if you can get in the game and get him the lead.
One more spot to go. Stay focused.
Car inside. Clear on both sides. The 12 car is down low. Clear. You know what they say, pal. Rubbin's racing.
You gotta take better care of that car, man. Gotta keep the tires in good shape to be fast, buddy. Let's finish this one strong. Take the lead and let's win this thing.
The 23 car down low.
Be careful out there.
You're clear. inside. Clear on both sides.
The white flag is out. One more time around this racetrack. Either bring back the steering wheel or the trophy. Here's the road to the finish. One lap to go. Who will win it? They sold every seat in this track, but nobody's using it. Checkered flag is in the air. The leader makes his way to the line. This is the moment of the race.
You want to come sit on this pit box and I'll drive?
Hey, the rest of us are trying to win a race. That's the way to win these things.
There you go. Nice run, buddy.
Jeff, under the lights at Bristol, man, just surviving that night is a task. And then to be in a position to win it at the end, what were you thinking?
Well, I was thinking if I could just get close enough to Rusty, you know, maybe I could either get him loose or give him a little nudge, and it just happened to work out that way. And Rusty and I have been in that position before where you come up on lap traffic, and it's just so important to get by the lap cars at the right moment, the right time, and he had a little slip, and I got to him, and tried to make a run on him down the back straightaway, shut the door there, and you know I just used my bumper. Rusty and I have talked about it since then. It's two guys that were really hungry for a win.
When you get in that situation and the guy gives you a little bit of a block, that almost opens the door to say, okay, I might have to give you a little bump for that to pay back, huh?
Yeah, exactly. If he would have just kept his line, you know, and didn't block me, I might have, you know, not just gone in there as aggressive. But you know, as soon as they put that block on you, you feel like, okay, it's okay for me to go ahead and give him a little bump.
You heard what Jeff was thinking. Let's re-rock them. 2 to 3 to go at Bristol Motor Speedway. Can you get Jeff Gordon the win?
You're in second. Let's take this guy.
Number 8, this got a run on you. Going inside.
Yikes, careful, buddy.
Easy on the bumper, buddy. We don't want him coming back at us.
Take it easy on those tires.
You're clear.
Come on, buddy. You gotta keep it on the track. One more spot to go. Stay focused.
The 8 car is looking to pass. The 2 car down low.
Ouch! Car still driving okay?
Number 2 is still there. Be patient.
Go easy on those Eagles, driver.
All clear, buddy. The 2 car down low. Number 2 is beating on you. Still there. Still beside you.
Be careful. You're using up those tires.
The white flag is out. One lap.
Okay, you can do this. One more pass. We're in the lead.
Number 8 is going on.
Wow, big lick. You okay?
The 2 car is beating on you. Still there. Clear on both sides.
Hey, let's keep the car on the track. You're in second. Let's take this guy.
The 8 car has got a run on you. Number 2 bumped you.
Remind me not to ride anywhere with you.
Hold your line. He's still there. Take it easy. Clear all around. The 2 car got into you there. Car inside. Still beside you. Still there.
Hang in there, buddy. Just one more spot to go.
The 8 car is going high. Number 2 just bumped you. Still beside you.
You can't win a race if there's no car to finish with.
The 2 car is still there. Be patient. You're clear. No one outside. Number 2 made some contact. Number 30 down low.
All eyes are on the leader as the white flag is displayed. No need to hold back now. It's time to go for it. You either win it or you wear it. The race to the checkered flag. 1 lap to go.
Clear all around. Got it. Way to go.
Great job, buddy.
Ricky, we head to Texas Motor Speedway. That's a fast racetrack.
Yeah, it's awful fast. It's one of the fastest on the circuit for sure.
When you go there and you're at a place that you're going 900 miles an hour, you don't need everybody wrecking in front of you, but it seemed to Texas, that's what happened. Every wreck, you're right in the middle of things.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that came to be, but it did seem like about every caution and every wreck was right in front of me. And it's, you know, you've been through it 100 times. All you do, you see it, you look at it, you read the wreck, you see which way the wreck's going to go. You get one chance to steer around it. You know, you see it, you read it, you brake, and then you steer, and you got one stab at it. So you don't want to commit to go low when the cars are, maybe the cars are going high, but you know they're going to come low.
Right.
So you got to read it, and after you read it, make a commitment, and hopefully the hole stays open.
People think you need quick reflexes. That's the opposite of what you need. You got to just go, okay, they're wrecking. Let's see where they're going to head. Is that how you kind of go about it?
Yeah, that was that's sort of my gut instincts. You know, you think you would want to see something. As soon as you see it move, you'd react. And I had a spotter one time. He saw the wreck, and the guy spun. He went up the track. He came down. He went back up the track, and the whole time he's telling me, "Go low. No, go high. No, go low." And this went on for seemed like 10 minutes. And I'm sitting there. I don't know if I could have. I'd have turned my radio off. You got one chance, you know, to see it, read it. Let the momentum carry which way it's going to go, and then you go the opposite way. I mean, that's the plan. It doesn't always work that way.
Ricky was running over 180 miles an hour, saw wrecks, had to avoid them at Texas Motor Speedway. We're going to put you in his car, put a wreck in front of you, see if you can do it as well as Ricky did. Let's get in the game.
Stay alert.
The 2 car is inside.
It doesn't take much to end our day. Be careful out there.
Number 18.
Those guys are running awful close up there.
Carlo, number 43 has got a run on you. Hold it steady. 3 wide.
You've got some damage. We need to keep the car cleaner than that. We haven't had a caution in a while.
Number 2 is down low. Number 15 is coming left.
You need to be a little more careful next time. Stay alert.
The 43 car is looking high. Number 5 bumped you.
We got some damage. That's it for us. Those guys are running awful close up there.
Car inside. Number 43 is looking light. Easy on the bumping, buddy. We don't want him coming back at us.
It doesn't take much to end our day. We haven't had a caution in a while.
The 2 car down low.
Looks like some extra hours in the body shop this week. You need to be a little more careful. Stay alert.
Number 2 is inside. The 43 car is coming up quick. Number 18 just malfunction.
Hey, we can't take any damage if we want to beat. Things are getting a little crazy up ahead. Be careful.
Three wide. Clear on both sides. That's the way to win these things.
Way to go.
The 2002 Winston Cup Championship came down to the season finale in Homestead. Tony Stewart had a slim lead in the points and needed to finish. Where'd you need to finish?
22nd.
Darn it, I meant to go through that whole thing and act like I knew what I was talking about. Needed to finish 22nd or better to pull it off. What were your feelings the week of that event, heading to Homestead? What were you thinking?
I have to admit it was probably one of the most nerve-wracking weeks of my entire life. So much pressure had built up to winning the championship and to go into the final race to a track that we had typically always ran really, really well at. I was excited about going there, but at the same time knew that there were a lot of variables out of our control, so I was really nervous.
I thought it was crazy that people were pretty much giving it to you. They don't understand what it takes to finish 22nd. You can't have many things go wrong and finish 22nd in a Winston Cup race.
Yeah, if you would pit under a green flag and a yellow would come out and get a lap down, if you'd blow a motor, if you'd cut a tire, if you'd have someone have a wreck in front of you and get caught up in it, there's a lot of things that could happen that aren't in your control that could take you out of a or better finish. So even though it was a track that was really good to us, it was a pretty nerve-wracking day.
Well, Tony did get a lap down that day. We're going to line you up on the inside of the leader and see if you can get that lap back. Let's get in the game.
Okay, here we go. Not much time left in this one. Let's get a win here.
This is the final lap of the race. The leader takes the white flag. The race is on for the win, but there's battling further back in the race, and all points count in this event.
Okay, we're clear.
Be careful out there.
Oh, yeah! We got this one beat.
That was a great piece of driving. Congratulations.